Xenobiologist Talvik observed the combat arena from behind reinforced glass, his frills twitching with unease. Below him, Lieutenant Brynn Ashford stepped onto the sand. 3 Krenfax champions waited across the arena, armored creatures engineered for one purpose: domination in ritual combat. Each stood nearly 8 feet tall, blades humming with kinetic energy. Talvik wasn't disturbed by the size difference, he was disturbed by the human's expression. Subject displays elevated confidence. He recorded, facial indicators suggest enjoyment rather than fear. That made no sense. War Master Drevik, overseer of the station, let out a low clicking laugh. This ends quickly. No species smiles when facing extinction. The signal sounded, the first Krenfax charged. Brynn moved in with panic. Not with hesitation, but with fluid precision. She slipped beneath the alien's strike, rolled across the sand, and drove her blade into a vulnerable nerve point behind its leg plating. The giant collapsed with a howl. Talvik stiffened. Asymmetric tactics. Adaptive exploitation, he muttered, but the smile has intensified. The second warrior advanced more carefully. Brynn laughed. Not a nervous sound, a genuine one. Come on, she said lightly. You're slower than you look. Drevik's mandibles stilled. She is. Provoking them. The Krenfax struck again. Weapons clashed. Strength against technique. For a brief moment, Brynn was pushed backward, then she lunged forward and slammed her head into the alien's faceplate. The impact shattered cartilage. Blood spilled down her face. She grinned through it. Talvik recoiled. She inflicted injury upon herself and her neural feedback shows satisfaction. The wounded Krenfax staggered. Brynn didn't retreat. She pressed forward, striking exposed joints, severing motor control, dismantling the warrior piece by piece until it collapsed. The third Krenfax hesitated. That hesitation lasted less than a second. Brynn disarmed it, swept its leg, and placed her blade beneath its throat. Yelled, she said calmly. It did. The arena fell silent. Minutes later, Brynn stood in the observation chamber as medical drones repaired her broken nose. Her expression was neutral now, but something sharp still lived behind her eyes. Talvik spoke first. Explain your emotional state during combat. You experienced pleasure. I was enjoying myself, Brynn said simply. Drevik snarled. You faced death. How can that be enjoyable? Because I was solving the problem, she replied. Because everything worked. Training, instincts, no hesitation. Talvik displayed neural scans. Your brain chemistry is unstable by our standards. Extreme adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin all at once. This should cause terror. Brynn shrugged. Fear slows you down. So humans learn to rewire it. She leaned against the wall. Evolution taught us that smiling, laughing it calms allies, rattles enemies, and convinces our own brains we're in control. Sometimes we pretend we're enjoying it long enough that it becomes true. That is disturbing, Drevik said quietly. The practical reason is easier, Brynn continued. Pain is temporary. Losing is permanent. We choose the trade. Talvik brought up archived footage, human soldiers laughing under fire, pilots joking during impossible maneuvers. This pattern appears repeatedly, he said. What do you call it? Gallows humor, Brynn replied. When death won't leave, we laugh at it. One image froze on the display, a human sergeant holding a breach point alone, grinning as explosions rocked the corridor. Talvik spoke softly. He said those moments were the best of his life. Brynn nodded, because everything becomes clear. No confusion, no doubt, just purpose. Drevik exhaled slowly. Your species is unbalanced. Maybe, Brynn said, but we're hard to stop. Talvik closed the files. This evaluation was meant to determine alliance viability. I will report extreme psychological abnormalities. Brynn tensed. And Talvik continued, unmatched combat resilience. Humans do not break under pressure. They flourish. Drevik nodded. The alliance stands, but every warrior will be warned. Warned of what? Brynn asked. Drevik met her eyes. That when a human smiles in battle it means run. Brynn smiled. Not friendly, not cruel, just certain. Talvik recorded one final note. Human response to mortal danger includes induced positive emotional states. Conclusion. A smiling human has already accepted death, and that makes them capable of anything. Thank you for watching.